I used to think exhaustion was just part of being an adult. Work, parenting, bills. Surely everyone was this tired, right? But the kind of fatigue I was living with, it was different. It wasn't just physical. It was in my bones, in my brain, in my spirit. I'd wake up after 8 hours of sleep and still feel like I hadn't slept at all. I couldn't focus. My body felt inflamed, like it was constantly fighting something I couldn't see. My name's Daniel. I'm 36 years old. And for years, I convinced myself this was just my new normal. Until one afternoon, I remember this clearly. I was driving home from work and actually had to pull over just to rest. Not because I was tired from lack of sleep, but because my body literally gave out. My hands trembled on the steering wheel. I stared into the rearview mirror, and I didn't recognize the person looking back. That night, I made a decision. No more doctors telling me your labs are fine when I knew something was deeply wrong. No more caffeine band-aids. I needed real answers. That's when I found the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Specifically, episode 49, where Joseph interviewed Dr. Will Cole. It was like listening to someone describe my life. Dr. Cole talked about a term I'd never heard before: invisible inflammation. Chronic issues that don't show up on typical tests, but wreak havoc on your energy, your digestion, your mood. He explained how foods we think are healthy, combined with constant stress and underlying autoimmune imbalances, can slowly break our systems down until we're left running on fumes. He also introduced a concept that shifted everything for me: intuitive fasting, a strategy that allows the body to reset from the inside out, using flexible, intentional periods of fasting aligned with your unique metabolic type. Not starvation, not suffering, just a return to rhythm, to balance. So I took his advice. I started listening to my body, not the clock. I reduced inflammatory foods. I gave myself space to rest. I followed a fasting rhythm that worked for my life, not against it. And within weeks, I felt the fog lifting. I began waking up with energy. I felt grounded again, emotionally stable. My cravings disappeared. My focus returned. It was like coming back to myself after being lost in the dark for years. If you're listening to this and you feel stuck, if you're constantly tired, mentally foggy, or just not you anymore, please don't ignore the signs. Dr. Will Cole's story and guidance might be the key to changing everything. Listen to his full interview with Joseph Navarro at burnitnutrition.com/podcast49, or find it on iTunes and Spotify under Burn It Nutrition. And before you go, let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful upgrades to your health hydration. Most people think hydration is just about drinking water, but the key is electrolyte balance. That is why I use Element electrolytes daily. With the right mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your body functions at its best. It keeps me hydrated, supports my workouts, and improves recovery. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Just go to drinkelement.com/burnit to grab yours. You don't have to stay exhausted. You don't have to settle for normal. There's a path back to real health, and it starts with understanding your body's hidden signals. Check out the full episode now at burnitnutrition.com/podcast49. Take that first step, and I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.